picture this. You're fast asleep, totally deep in dreamland, right? And then, suddenly, you feel it. Just this super soft, gentle weight right on your cheek. You open your eyes and boom, there's your cat, gently resting a single little paw on your face. It's honestly an incredibly universal experience for us cat owners. And naturally, your very first thought is probably, aw, how cute. But as we're going to explore in today's explainer, that tiny little touch, it could mean so much more than just simple affection. Let's decode this silent feline language. So we really have to ask ourselves, is this just a cute moment, or is there something much more going on here? Look, I get it. It's so easy to just validate that initial thought. I mean, yes, it is absolutely unbelievably adorable when a tiny paw reaches out to touch your arm or your chest. No doubt about it. But if we just stop at cute, we are literally missing an entire conversation. We're going to pivot away from thinking of this as just some random, endearing habit. Instead, we're uncovering the mystery that this tiny touch is actually a profound, highly functional piece of silent communication. Okay, let's dive into this. We humans tend to jump to a pretty classic assumption, right? Oh, they're just being cute. But the actual feline reality is vastly different. What they're really saying is, hey, I'm using my body language to speak to you right now. You see, cats obviously don't have words. They can't just speak up and tell us what's on their mind. So instead, they rely entirely on their body language to get their point across. A gentle paw on your arm, your chest, maybe your face. It's often one of the clearest, most direct messages they can possibly send us. We just need to figure out how to translate it. Think of this next part as your secret decoder ring. We're going to quickly translate the 5 hidden messages of the paw. Demanding attention, scent marking, mid-knit investigations, offering emotional comfort, and finally, feeling secure. All right, let's jump right into the first one. Hey, don't stop yet. This is probably the most common, everyday translation you'll run into. Think about the setup here. You're chilling on the couch, you've been petting your cat, and then you stop. What happens next? They reach right out and give your hand a little tap. Your cat is quite literally demanding attention. It's the most mundane request ever, but it is a crystal clear and, let's face it, incredibly adorable way of demanding that you keep the affection coming. They're basically saying, excuse me, I wasn't done yet. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the biological motivation behind the behavior. It's all about scent marking. This is a biological drive where cats use specialized scent glands that are actually hidden right there in their little paw pads. So when they touch you, they aren't just feeling the fabric of your shirt, they're actively marking you with their unique scent. Touching you helps them identify you as a core part of their safe, familiar world. By claiming you as theirs, your cat is making themselves feel profoundly secure in their own territory. Next up, let's move on to a slightly more mysterious behavior, the midnight investigation. This one happens in the pitch black, while you are completely unaware. First, you're fast asleep, and perhaps your breathing changes, or maybe you're just staying unusually still. Next, your cat, being a cat, becomes intensely curious about this shift. And finally, they reach out with a paw in the dark just to investigate. They are literally checking on you while you sleep. It's this incredible nighttime surveillance behavior born entirely out of pure feline observation. But, we really need to make an important distinction here. While some owners have reported that their cats actually alerted them to medical problems during the night, experts clarify that this behavior is, quote, best seen as curiosity rather than a reliable warning system. I mean, sure, it is an amazing story when a cat does alert their owner to something serious, but let's be real, this isn't something every single cat does. So it's mostly just natural feline curiosity at work here, not some guaranteed medical alarm system. Now we're going to escalate the emotional stakes a bit with message 4, a tiny paw of empathy. Cats are actually deeply perceptive creatures, and they very often respond to our human emotions. If you're feeling down or if you're just super stressed out, your cat absolutely picks up on that vibe. In response, they might quietly sit beside you and just gently place a paw on you. They aren't asking for food here. Actually, scratch that. They usually aren't asking for food here. They are literally offering a comforting paw for companionship. It's this beautiful, silent way of bridging the gap between our two species through simple, physical comfort. So the crucial point is, message 5, I feel safe right here with you. Sometimes, a paw doesn't mean they want something, and it doesn't mean they're investigating anything at all. It's honestly simply the sweetest translation of the bunch. Just resting a paw on you helps your cat stay deeply connected to you. It helps them feel completely secure while they relax. By keeping that one physical touch point open, they can fully let their guard down, knowing for a fact that they are perfectly safe right there by your side. All right, let's bring this all back to the real world. Before this explainer, you might have easily thought a paw touch was just a random, cute little tap. But the reality? It's a complex, cross-species conversation. The absolute main takeaway I want you to have today is that the next time your cat reaches out with a tiny paw, you shouldn't just instantly assume they're just being cute. Pay close attention to the specific situation, because trust me, that little touch is saying so much more than you probably ever realized. And I want to leave you with one final thought. Has your cat ever done this to you? Have you personally experienced the midnight investigation, or maybe that tiny paw of empathy when you were having a rough day? Tell me your story in the comments. I absolutely love reading about how these fascinating behaviors actually play out in your real lives. Thank you so much for joining me to decode the silent language today. Keep observing, keep translating, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.